anyway, let me get to my point. Since you want to act like I'm wasting your time, I'm trying to let you know that if you want more friendships, you need to develop relationships. So if you want more of what I'm telling you, see, I can say...
Because I'm confused. Are you going off of the point that I made, or the point that you made?
I'm going off...
If you're making it off of the point that you made, it doesn't make sense. Because you said that you can be friends with anybody, but relationships are deep. And I said that you can have a relationship with anybody, and friendships are deep.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying if you want to have friends, you have to have a relationship. It doesn't correspond with what you said.
Okay, so did you also hear the part where I said you can have two definitions and combine the two? So that's what I'm doing. I don't reject other people's truths. I receive it and then I add it to mine. Because there's something in it for me. I don't have to take all of it. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm taking your truth. If you want more friendships, and I'm adding it to my truth, you need to build stronger relationships. Does that make sense? So if you want more of what you want, you better do what I'm telling you matters. Because 41-year-old me receiving this lesson right now, me, sees that I'm helping you develop those relationships. That's why I suggested you guys go to brunch once a month. That's why, when have I ever sat down with you and helped you plan a party? To the degree where you're showing me stuff, I'm usually like, just plan it and let me know. I'm actually like, yeah, and I'm giving you ideas. Why? Because all of this, I told you, you want your party to be the dopest party. You don't want to, if you're doing this, you don't want to do it like everybody else. You want to do it your way. That way your party is remembered, right? Because you provided an experience, and by providing that experience, you are strengthening relationships. People are relating to you. They're finding different ways to be attracted to you. Your personality, your conversation, your laugh, all these different things are ways that people could relate to you. The way that you communicate with them, the way that you treat them and talk, all of those things are different ways that people can relate to you. And you want to have as many relatable points within a friendship to strengthen it. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So what I did was I took the word, it's like this remote. This is friendship, okay? This is relationship. This is friendship. In order to strengthen your friendship, you must strengthen your relationship. Do you understand? So all I did was take friendship and break it down. So instead of saying, well, what's friendship? What is friendship? I don't know. But relationship, I could break that word down. We need to relate. Well, how do you relate? How do you relate, Angel? What is the act of relation?
To relate. The act of relation is to relate. How do I relate to my friends?
Anything. How do you relate, period?
Color, likes, personality, Like, when I'm trying, you say, so if relationship is relating on something.
Mm-hmm. So now how do we relate?
I just told you.
Oh, I thought you were, so you're solid.
But I was going to ask something else. Because if relationship is relating to something, how come you only have to, for example, the only reason why you probably would have a relationship with Poppy is if he was your father. So what do you guys relate on?
You better go off. Oh, I'm going to have to find a nickname for you because you are brilliant too. So, let's dig into that, my friend. If I only relate to my father because he is my father, Is there a relationship there? Think about it. You asked a question.
Well, I mean, is there? I mean, it depends. What is the relationship to you?
Take away. Lord, that says 5 minutes. We are 15 minutes into me explaining to you what relationship is.
A relationship, I mean, if just because you guys are related, not really, because I'm related to my dad, but I don't have a relationship with him.
Okay. Because aside from him being your father, there's no other relation there. There's no other way that you relate to each other. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Now let's go back to my father. Answer your question. Do I have a relationship with my father? Based off the understanding we have now.
Kind of.
No. Take emotion out of it. Take the fact that he's my dad out of it. He is just a human being on this earth, and I am just a human being on this earth.
No.
I do not have a relationship with my father. Because the only thing that we relate on is the fact that he's my father. Good job. Good job. I talked to him about this yesterday. So now, back to friends. Do you understand how when you send out 15 invitations, maybe 5 will show up?
Mm-hmm.
How do you understand that?
Because.
Don't repeat me back to me. I want you to tell me what I said in your own words. That's how I know you received what I said. Go off.
Because I only have relationships with 5 people.
No, I don't know how many people you do. I'm just saying it's a numbers game.
Because I don't know. Because some people value other things over me. Some people.
Why do they do that?
Because they have a stronger relationship with the other thing.
Okay.
And I mean, like.
Okay, what?
I mean, I don't have anything else to say. Because I don't want to explain it since it's too much work. Because I was going to say.
So you're limiting your potential to understand how to build the type of friendships you want? You're missing the opportunity to learn how to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not for me to tell you how to do it, it's for me to teach you how to do it, but I can't teach you how to do it if you stop yourself. So you got to keep going. But again, I want to watch The Walking Dead, and I think God is teaching me how to run up against people's blocks. So I'm going to receive that you've been encouraged to the degree that you choose to be encouraged today, and I'm going to give you the answer. The answer is something is going to always be more important to you until you become the important thing. There are kids who can get their parents to do anything. That's a kid's job, to learn how to work their parents, and most parents have so much guilt they allow themselves to be worked, and they overindulge their children, and that's why their children are set up for failure. But that's not this conversation.
Like so-and-so.
I don't know who so-and-so is, but what I'm saying is, if kids wanted to get to your event, they would get there. Just like my events. My ear started ringing. So that was an answer. Just like my events. And that's why I'm out here I'm building relationships with people.